everyone, my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara's Never Seen. I wanted to watch something fun and stupid and really shock-worthy last week, and I watched Super Mario Brothers, which was bad. And then I was like, let's keep this train rolling, y'all. Let's watch Garbage Pail Kids. So it's turned from regular November to November. I don't know anything about Garbage Pail Kids except for when we're at conventions and people ask what's the worst movie you've ever reviewed, Doug Walker always says Garbage Pail Kids. Not gonna say excited, but I am not gonna say ready. I am a Boba Cat, so let's do it. Okay, so just super quick question. What the f***? That was bad. That was bad. That was so bad. That was good. That was bad. I knew this was gonna be really bad. I knew it. I obviously knew it. If Doug Walker says it's the worst thing he's ever reviewed and seen, then yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's the wrong page. It starts off and it makes no goddamn sense. They're kids traveling in a garbage pail through space. Great. Are they aliens? Are they aliens? Or are they just f***ed up kids? They pump it up so much. Captain Manzini really pumps it up that he's like, you can never open this trash box. This trash box. Can is the word I'm looking for. You can't open the trash can because it'll open Pandora's box. And Captain Manzini is some mystical guy. He's from a time before gunpowder and before the splitting of the atom. And I'm to believe that he's traveled the world and he's traveled all these times and these different periods and he's gathered all of these wonderful things that he has in this really cool shop. And I'm to believe that the worst and the scariest and the most untouchable one are the Garbage Pail Kids. It's a garbage can full of what? Just gross kids? Valerie Vomit, I choose you. Valerie Vomit. Vomit isn't a character trait. There's one that's a nerd. Nat Nerd. Wow, it's a terrible name, but at least that's a character trait, being like a nerd. Vomiting isn't a character trait. That is you've got a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. The music and the costumes are so 80s, and then you see the bullies and they're so 80s. And to be very honest, I am gonna be honest about the things I liked about this film, and I loved the full-figured, nutso bully woman. Those are my kind of guys. Ike, stop. Ike, I'm trying to do an impression of a crazy person. Please. Those are my kind. You ruined it, Ike. Those are my kind of guys. Real psychos. So the bullies are always picking on Dodger, and Dodger's this 13, 14-year-old, and these bullies look like they're in college. There's a lot of weird age things. After he gets beaten up by the bullies, Dodger goes back to Captain Miyazaki, Captain Manzini. Captain Manzini's like, you smell like a fire hydrant. You could use a bath. A fire hydrant? So metal? He smells like metal? He smells like water? Then he goes and takes a bath, and Captain Manasuki is just sitting there watching this kid take a bath. It's really weird. He's not the kid's father or parent. He just lets him work at the shop. It's very weird. It's like a very f***ed up Marty McFly Doc relationship. Also, Captain Mozzarella is so annoying. He says things like, patience is a bitter fruit, but it bears sweet fruit. No, patience is a bitter vine, but it bears sweet fruit. All the time. He's always just saying annoying shit like that. But he does magic, so, okay. So Dodger is tending to the shop, and the bullies come back, and they start this choreographed fight in the shop, and it's so bad. Oh, let me just give you an uppercut up the chin. In the midst of the fighting, the garbage pail is knocked over, and slime oozes out, and it's like, well, of course. The one thing that he told you not to do, Dodger, had happened. God damn it, Dodger. So the bullies drag Dodger into a sewer, open up this sewer grate and spew sewage all over him, and then leave him in the sewer just because Dodger gave the bully's girlfriend, Tangerine, a free pin. He's like, see you later, creep. You just poured sewage water over a small child. I don't think you know what creep means. The Garbage Pail Kids show up. There's an alligator there for some reason. The Garbage Pail Kids start messing up the shop, and it's just like, oh, we're all doing hijinks stuff. This is the Pandora's box the Captain Marshmallow was talking about. They're gross, but like, that's it. That's it. Okay. Then Dodger's also trying to get with the bully's girlfriend, Pineapple, and it's like, what? Why the age thing? Why didn't you just cast a younger female and younger bullies, or an older main character? I hate the greaser puppet. The one who's always threatening people with a knife? He always has a knife in his hand. He's always like, hey, and the funds. Dodger goes back. He's like, I need more clothes, because she liked the jacket. And so the rest of the movie is just the Garbage Pail Kids making clothes for Dodger and his girlfriend. What's another fruit? Cherry. Persimmons. It's a very Sweatshop vibe though, because these are small children and an alligator. They're working down in this basement for free. Child labor, Sweatshop. Then they break out into this random song. We can get anything done when we work with each other. And it's like, wait, what? How? They're good at making clothes, and they also sing, and they're also the biggest evil and the best, like the biggest, baddest Pandora's box, craziest thing. They were like, you know what? Our demographic is 12-year-old boys, and you know what 12-year-old boys like? Stupidity and fart jokes, and a character who pees his pants 19 times. Ha! Though Captain Momocon has this book that's called Really Black Magic, and I do want that book. So then they develop this other part of the plot where the Garbage Pail Kids are like, our other friends are at the state home for the ugly. I'm sorry. Never, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna brush past that. They're like, we have to find them. So Dodger and Captain M go out to find it. It's a very short scene. They see it, they find it, and then they're like, all right, okay, cool, did it. And then Dodger goes to a fashion show with Apple, struggling to find other fruits to call her now. So Lime betrays Dodger and locks the Garbage Pail Kids in the state home for the ugly. So they break them out, and then they ruin the fashion show, and then the whole thing at the end is Lime coming up to Dodger and being like, I'm so sorry that I did that. Can we be friends? And Dodger's like, no, I don't find you pretty anymore. And then all the Garbage Pail Kids ride off into the sunset on an ATV. Nothing about it was fun. I mean, Howard the Duck was more fun than this, and Howard the Duck is a snore fest. Somebody gave this to me at the It screening. It is a hairbrush whip. There's hair in here because I actually used it as a brush, so I couldn't find mine. She made it because I whip my hair so much in this series. I'm gonna whip the shit out of this movie though, huh? Yeah, huh? Let's see some of these predictions. You know what, actually? Let's, now let's see some of these predictions. Okay. So my friend at Rocked says, please don't do it, Tamara. Whatever they're blackmailing you with, it's not worth it. M says, you're gonna cry from the awful at some point. Well, yeah, I did, actually. That was bad. Discomfort, pain, madness, pain, again, yuck, pain, regret, dead, ugh, run! There's really no actual predictions. It's just people being like, no, don't, stop! I hated this film, and I am kind of excited. It's fun to not like things. I always like things. I'm gonna put up a poll on my Twitter asking what I should do next week. I've got Trolls 2, I've got The Last Airbender, I've got, oh, someone got fingered, Freddy got fingered. So a couple real good gems. On the one hand, I'm glad that I now have seen a movie that is really well known as being terrible. It's kind of fun to like be in that kind of sense. On the other hand, f this film forever, you know? Okay, see y'all next week. Bye!